Hello, everybody. This is Rokelle Lerner from Crossroads Centre Antigua. And today I'd like to talk to you about joy. You know, when I work with recovering addicts, alcoholics at Crossroads, one of the first questions I ask people in recovery is, so what brings you joy? You know, and when I ask that question, a lot of people look at me absolutely bewildered. Some people say, I don't even know what that means, Rokelle. I'd like to read you a passage from the book I wrote, Daily Affirmations for Adult Children of Alcoholics. And the title of this is My Time to Enjoy Life is Now. I will relax my vigilance as I flow through the beauty of this day. Life was meant to be effortless. As a child of an alcoholic, it has taken me a tremendous amount of effort to reach this discovery. And not just a child of an alcoholic either, an alcoholic too. Through much of my life, I felt like a medical resident who was on call 24 hours a day. I'm the one who attends to every crisis, picks up all the loose ends, and doesn't sleep until everybody is comfortable. Even on my off-duty hours, I remain on mental alert. I wonder if the doors are locked, if I said the right thing, or perhaps I could have performed a little better. What an exhausting way to live. Each day I promise myself that I will not be responsible for the world. Each day my resentment grows as I wait for the time when life becomes enjoyable. As I compulsively practice this lifestyle, it turns into a death style, numbing my spirit, my creativity, my zest. Today, I will allow others to take responsibility for breaking the silence at meetings, making the coffee, or making their own decisions. The world will not fall apart when I cease enabling my friends, my coworkers, or my family. My time to enjoy life is now. You know, what does bring you joy? You know, to answer these questions, it might help to ask yourself, what have been the defining moments in your life, the turning points that shape who you are? Do these turning points, when you reflect on that, does that bring you joy? You know, I want to point out that we're not talking about happiness. We're talking about joy. Feeling happy often depends on external things, doesn't it? Your physical well-being, the weather, whether you had a good night's sleep or not, or a good meal. Joy comes from within. It's our birthright. And it has to do with a deep and abiding sense of the rightness, the goodness, the fruitfulness of who you are and what you do with your life. And it takes time. It's a gift that comes from acceptance. It comes from patience, from being at peace with the reality that surrounds you. Even when that reality calls for change and it challenges you. And by the way, we're not talking about satisfaction. To be satisfied means to be full, to want nothing more. Joy comes from a quest that challenges you to grow, to become more, to learn more. No one can answer these questions but you. I mean, you can get a lot of advice, hope you get something from this. You can learn a lot from other people, but ultimately only you can say what really brings you joy. And the seed of finding joy, I believe, is gratitude. Until next time.